Hello everyone, welcome to Civil Engineering Department. This is Akash Agrawal, Head of Department at Delhi Polytechnic. In this video, we will discuss about the subject Construction Project Management, and the topic which we will cover in this video is Management Information System. Let's start the session. The contents are: first is the introduction to Management Information System, purpose of MIS, characteristics of good MIS, implementation of MIS, and the application of MIS, that is Management Information System. Let's discuss our first topic, that is the introduction part to MIS, that is Management Information System. It is collected of information data which could be helpful to the manager for project planning, controlling, and decision making effectively. MIS includes two main things, that is policy flow from management and information flow to management. Now we will describe three parts: management, information, and system in detail. Management, it is an important element of group activities. No organization can survive without management. It applies the people with the objectives of an organization and tries to achieve goals. It tries to achieve best results using available resources. Information, taking decision for the execution of work and for the control. For these three parts we require information. Now third is system. It means a group of various units which provides information to the management. Various components of the systems are input, output, and the processing devices. Further, we will discuss about the purpose of MIS. First purpose is provide necessary information in suitable form at suitable time. Second, bring new matter to the knowledge. Third, available the necessary information at minimum cost. To update the information with addition deletion. Preserve important data which is useful in decision making. Emphasize on such decision so that higher benefits cost ratio. To interpret past decision or experience clearly. And the last one is to supply trustworthy and logical data. Next topic is about the characteristics of the good MIS. First is completeness. The information should include all the elements required to take decision. That is, it should be complete. It should show the alternatives in decision making. Second one is clarity and conciseness. The collected information should be perfect and concise. Third is the consistency. The information collected by different persons should be consistent with each other. Fourth one is predictive ability. MIS must give prediction of any difficult event before its occurrence. Fifth is relevant. Only necessary information should be stored and unnecessary information should be removed to avoid any confusion. Sixth one is timeliness. All the current information should be available to the management. Seventh one is simple. MIS should be simple and easy to understand by everyone. Eighth is effectiveness. MIS should be so that important decision can be taken on time effectively. It should be possible to present the data collected at lower level to higher level. Our next topic is implementation of MIS. As shown here, first step is to input the data, that is input data. In this, once the objectives are decided, the MIS designer decides which input data are required and how to collect it. Unnecessary data are removed from the collected data. To make the MIS effective, only meaningful data should be collected. Second step is the collection of information and retrieval. In this, the collected meaningful data are stored, addition, alteration are made whenever necessary. This type of data can be stored in hard files. Information retrieval means numbering of information, classification, giving symbol so that necessary information can be viewed quickly and easily. Third step is to analyze or analysis. The information is analyzed in this step, such as problem identification, deciding objectives of the management, finding solution to the problem, finding optimum solution to follow implementation procedure. Fourth step is output. After analyzing the information, it can be presented in the form of report, graph, chart, etc. Fifth step is decision making. Based on the MIS output, experience of the manager and opinions of the concerned officer, decision is made. And the last step of the implementation is the implementation or action. The decision taken by the management should be implemented in the form of solution of the problem. And the last topic of this video is the application of MIS. First application is to acquire knowledge about new processes and technology. Next is to search new opportunities. Next is for inventory management, for long-term planning, for controlling daily activities, for the forecasting, for appropriation of financial resources, to know the government policies related to the organization. So we conclude our video here. In this video, I hope you all have understood the topic management information system. If you have gone through this session thoroughly, now it's time to evaluate yourself. Here, as mentioned, you have to answer the question and give the quiz exam from the given link. Till then, thank you.